Hello, sweet friend, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Mariana, and I am beyond grateful that you clicked on this video to hang out with me as we wrap the Christmas gift for 2024. I pray that whatever you're found in the world, that you are reminded today that you are an MVP, the most valuable person right where you are. I hope you take this word and you run with it for 2025. I also pray that your heart is filled with peace and health, and that you are prosperous in everything that you do. I also want to remind you that sometimes years are more financially blessed than others, and it's not about the gift and the amount of gift that you give to each other, but the community that you build, the bread that you break together, and the moments that you create. So if you cannot afford things, please do not buy them. I'll be saying this since the beginning of this season, just as a reminder that January is coming and bills have to be paid. I will be placing the link for mostly all the gifts here. So in case you are interested in shopping for your family these products, then you could go ahead and follow that link, and just so you know, I will be making a small commission out of that. But this video is more about showing you what I got my family and why. And just as a sheer moment, I've been living in the United States for 30 years, and I can remember our first Christmas very, very clearly. My mom had absolutely no money. She actually had about $1 in quarters, and we went to a flea market, and my brother, who's 10 years younger than me, he was the one that was more needed of gift based on the age gap. So my mom found a lady at the flea market that was selling the wrestlers for 25 cents each. So she came home, she washed them, she put it in a bag, and then that's what my brother got for Christmas. And can I just tell you, he still has them. And I think in his mind, that was the best gift ever. But talking about my brother, this is what he's getting this year because he's an artist. He is naturally gifted in creating drawings and images and just sharing his story with drawings. And one day he came over my house and we were watching TV together, and we were watching some ASMR. He follows this lady that uses these products to create beautiful, beautiful pictures. And this is a very expensive, I'm not going to say very expensive. You could check out the price below, but it's something that he wanted and I think that he deserves. So that's a different type of paint. I really don't understand the difference. I'm not a drawer, so I can color with crayons or pencils, but he does. So I think he's going to be thrilled with this gift. All right, another thing I want to point out is that I am not an expert on wrapping gift. However, I do want to share this story with you that my first job ever was back in where I was born in Uruguay in South America, and it is what started as a seasonal job, then ended up being a full-time job. And I was only 16. And with that job, I actually paid my ticket to come to the United States. But that story starts where I was hired to wrap gift at a station. And that's what I did for 2 weeks. People will buy items and they will bring it to me and I will wrap them. So I know that stores, I was watching, I believe, a TikTok, that stores no longer have wrapping station. If you remember Toys R Us, where you used to get the toys and you were able to go to either the wrapping station and wrap it yourself, or you were able to drop off the gift, they will wrap them for you, and then you'll be able to pick them up on a later time. If you remember that, comment down below. Also, because this gift will be open on the 24th, because that's how we celebrate. We start opening our gift right after dinner. We take it slow and usually it lasts like 2-3 hours. So when we wake up on the 25th, which by the way is my birthday, we don't do any wrapping. It's just a very chill, relaxed day. We do the bulk of the family traditions on Christmas Eve. So when do you open your gift? Also, side note for all the students that are watching my videos, just know that Santa doesn't stop at my home because we're all older now, and we decided to tell Santa that he could go and give the children any gift that he could on our behalf, and that we will buy each other's gift. That way we could also contribute and help Santa and bless other children. So that's why students that are watching me, that's why Santa doesn't come to our home. The reason that I am not wrapping this gift very pretty and fancy is because we're opening this gift on the 24th. They're not going anywhere, so they don't need. I'm very frugal, plus I do try to have a very conscious mind about what's going to go in the garbage. And I feel that sometimes a lot of the bows and the wrapping papers, that all end up in the garbage. And the Grinch will be very disappointed, right? If you love that movie, I do love that movie. I think I watched it 5 times this season. But that's why I don't go all out in the wrapping of the Christmas gift, because this will stay right here by the Christmas tree. I do put a name tag for some of them that I picked up from the Dollar Tree about 2 years ago. And to the point of reusing and recycling, we do save our bags, and I do try to use them as many times as I can. That includes even birthday bags. This we picked up with Matthew in the thrift store. They had about 20 of them for $1.50. It's brand new. And I guess a company or someone donated them all, and we just happened to be there at the right time. So my brother is also getting this. I will try to link it in the Amazon storefront for you in case you're interested in grabbing something like this for your loved one. This is good if you go camping. Not necessarily you could put drinks in it, but also you could carry your water too. I have a couple of gifts that were thrifted, and particularly for my brother because he is the artist, and you could find so many amazing things when you go thrifting. I wanted to share with you because people have asked me, do I have a budget per person? And the answer to that, it depends of the year. It depends of the financial circumstances of that year. This year in particularly, I wasn't really concentrated in a specific budget for each person. I concentrated more in what they requested from me or that I thought that they will really utilize. This coat I picked up also for my brother. I wasn't planning to give him a coat, but I came across this coat in Burlington, and I thought it would be perfect for the type of job that he does. He works usually evenings, and I thought this will be great so he could be seen while he's in the work area. Honestly, I'm not sure if he ever had one of these. I hope he doesn't, but I think he's really going to enjoy it. The other thing is my brother and my dad, they're usually the same size. So if my brother doesn't use it, my dad usually be like, I'll take it, I will use it. So I thought it was the perfect gift. It does feel like he's going to get a lot of gift this year, but it just happened that we came across certain things that I know he needs for his job, and also for the craft, his art. In terms of the wrapping paper, there were previous years that I will purposely wrap the same pattern to the person. For example, if you notice, I'm using the same wrapping paper for my brother. But what happened was I got into the habit of going Christmas shopping after Christmas is over and realized that sometimes the good quality paper like this one that costs about $10, you can find it for $2. And I believe I got this rolls from Sam's Club. And because of that, then this year I really didn't concentrate in particularly putting the same pattern to the same person. I just make sure I put their names somewhere on the gift so I knew who it went for. Now, I could get a box and make it fancy, but we're just going to wrap this gift, and then later on, I'm going to place it inside of a bag. The next gift also for my brother we found at a thrift store, and he is going to be extremely thrilled. The box was unopened, it was brand new, and it is the perfect addition for particularly this winter. So he could go to town and create as many drawings as he would like. And I think he is going to love it. He's also a thrifter, so he doesn't mind when I get stuff at the thrift store for him. The next person we're going to start wrapping gift for is my daughter. She is 24 years old. She is the oldest. And she sent me the link of everything that she wanted. So shopping for her was super easy because all I did was loaded the items to my Amazon cart. And here they are. Now, if you go to a salon to get your nails done, you know how expensive that can be. And she was always girly since the minute she was born. So she asked me for things to do her nails. She asked me for the Alexa in her room so she could wake up in the morning. She also asked me for this jewelry, cell phone cleanser. And what else did she ask me? We're about to see because I forgot. I kept wrapping gift. I did get her other items. I remember now, I got her a $40 Panda Express gift card. And Panda Express, if you don't know what that is like a Chinese fast food place. And they have delicious food. And I believe we're going to wrap that in here somewhere in this video. And the reason I decided to get her that is Matthew and I, my youngest son and I, we were out shopping and we decided to go eat there. And my daughter does eat at this Panda Express. And I figured that throughout the year, you know, she could have some extra cash. When she is hungry, she goes to college and she's also working full time. She's studying to be a vet. She's also thinking, because the career is so long and intense, she is thinking to, for 1 year, go and do the nursing license so she could work at night and then continue her vet career during the day. It's tough, you know, it's tough when you are trying to do it all. When you don't come from a mass affluent family and you're trying to build a career that is that long and expensive, it kind of get discouraging at times. But, you know, I remind her that as long as she has a roof, and we live in a home, she has a roof, she has, you know, clothes, electricity, then the basics needs are met. So she has nothing rushing her to finish the career. And if it's something that she wants to pursue, she could certainly do so. And from a single mom, that is the most I can do for her is, you know, give her the shelter. After that, you know, she likes to shop. She likes to go out. That's normal because of her age. But I cannot afford that portion of it. So that's something that she works for. She saves. She goes on vacation. And that's just phenomenal that she is a hardworking girl and very disciplined and very applied, and I'm very proud of her. So here it is, the Panda Express card, and I forgot that I also had picked up these cookies for her. I think it's like the perfect gift. When you're thinking about gift, I think you have to be intentional and think, will this person need it? Can this person use it? How long it will last? And, you know, there's nothing wrong with you buying a gift certificate for the supermarket, for gasoline, yes, for the movie theater. But sometimes, you know, the kids, they just need the basics. And, as you know, they go out to eat with their friends. And if you could provide those gift cards for them, I think it's a great gift to give if you can afford it, and if you are not going into debt. I love to give gifts. I just don't like to receive them. And I don't know why. I was always this way. I don't get excited, really excited when you give me a gift. I am like very awkward if you give me a gift. And sometimes I automatically question, why did they give me this? I don't need it. It's not my style. I never asked for it. I'm not going to use it. And it breaks my heart knowing that that person spent the money in something that I don't receive well. And I'm sorry for every single person that ever gave me a gift. Often, personally, I question. I could tell they don't know me. That sometimes I have a severe ADHD and anxiety and also depression. But what happens is that when they give me that unfortunately my neurodivergent brain, that's the first thing that goes into it. These people don't know me. They just spend their money. They could have saved it. They could have taken me out, which I value more. My best friend and I, we decided that this year we're not gifting each other. I always tell the same thing, but I only give gift to the littles. But then I told her that I rather go out to eat. And because it's my birthday, people sometimes want to give me a gift. And I'm like, I rather go out and eat with you and have a conversation, an adulthood conversation. And that's basically because I'm around kids all day long. I'm a third grade bilingual teacher. And I've been raising children my entire life. If you've been in my channel for a long time, you know a little bit about my life story. And so I long to have adult conversations. And honestly, this is an adult conversation because I'm guessing the person watching this, it's adults. Probably children too, but mostly adults. So it's my chance to have adult conversations, which I usually don't have. And if I am having adult conversations, they're planning meetings, the PLC meetings, that's with my teacher mentors. And I'm still going to the university, so with professors it's not like friendship adult conversations. All right, I hope I'm not boring you with my yada, 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 and yappity, yappity, yappity. And the next person we're going to wrap gift for is my son. My son, I cannot tell you everything that he's getting, but I will make sure I'm going to take videos tonight when we open the gift so you could see what he got. But he loves hot sauce. And therefore, every time I see a new set of hot sauce that I know that he's going to be able to share with my brother, I buy it. So that's one easy gift that I picked out for him, mostly at Burlington. He's also gonna get a cologne because he asked for it, and I'm buying him a brush because I believe he's still brushing his hair with the brush he got when he was 8 years old. So I am glad to give him a new brush. Because my son is around while I'm doing this voiceover, I am not going to describe what you see on the screen, and I'm also going to pop the name and the picture of his very big gift that he asked for that he doesn't know that he's getting. And I'll play some music while I wrap his gift. If you have any questions, please drop them down below and I'll tell you what I got it. Although you're probably wrapping gift alongside with me, these are things that perhaps in the future you want to keep an eye on or that you need for yourself. So how are you spending tonight, the 24th? Here in New Jersey, it started snowing. My neighbors are cleaning as I'm watching out the window. I haven't been outside yet except to feed my chickens. But how do you spend Christmas? Do you spend it on the 24th? Usually Hispanics, we go big on the 24th. I am also Italian, so it's a big, big night for us. Here in New Jersey, it's cold. Most people get together, but a lot of people get together on the 25th. I also feel that it's easier when you have littles because you put them to sleep. Some of my students were telling me that Santa comes tonight. They take a nap, they have an early dinner with the family, they take a nap, and then Santa usually visits them first, and then they go to visit other children that wake up in the morning, and that's how Santa gets to visit every student, every child in the world, and I love listening to their stories. The elf this year visited us every single day. It was super fun. This is my second year that the elf visits our classroom, and I love it. The students love it, and I love that he gets to go back and tell Santa everything that we do and did that we learned. Fun fact, I know you see the dogs in the back, and the big question is probably, are the dogs getting a gift? What do you think? Comment down below. I could tell you that Matthew and I already went to the pet store, so I hope that gives you some hint. The next gift you are gonna see are going to be one for my teacher, snow buddy. This year I participated in the snow buddy event, which you fill out a form, you say what you like. For example, I like goobers, peanuts, M&Ms. I like Pepsi, I like potato chips, I like coffee. So this person, it's a snow buddy every day. You get a gift from your snow buddy based on what you like. And it was so much fun. I got some items for my snow buddy. So it's like Secret Santa, right? You have somebody that you give, but you also have somebody that you receive. So the next person you're gonna see me wrapping gift to, it's going to be my dad, and I believe also my mom. And when I wanted, this is for my dad. I think this is awesome. It's so warm, so warm, and I like the color, the pattern. By the way, I'm learning how to crochet. I'm loving it. I picked up that hobby, and I'm trying to make a beanie for one of my nieces, and it's taking me forever, but I am enjoying it. Not that I have all the time in the world because I'm very busy, but it's so relaxing to crochet. And I learned how to knit when I was 8 years old. I think I used to make myself scarf and leg warmers, but with two needles, right? Crochet, it's a little different. At one point, I also used to make my own curtains for my home, and I want to bring all that back. All right, and I'm sharing all that because I believe it is the main goal of every YouTuber to quit their job and have a substantial revenue to be able to live the life that they dream of or be financial independent, right? And when I set off to do YouTube, the initial channel was Chronicles of a Foster Mom. It was the story of my journey being a mom in foster care. But unfortunately, once the state of New Jersey started switching their laws, I decided that I no longer want to pursue that. Plus, honestly, to be a foster mom, it is really hard. It could break marriages, it could break families, it could be rewarding. It could be rewarding, but the reward is very seldom. And this is not about all that. What I wanted to share with you is when I set off to do YouTube, I was ignorant of the amount of money that you could create. I set off to do YouTube to motivate people. Then the pandemic hit. I switched the name. The New Jersey changed the law. The pandemic hit, and I stumbled upon creating things out of pile in my backyard, and that video right away blew up. So I wanted to share my journey with the world again in that stanza of motivating people. But, we survived the pandemic. I needed to go and resume my education to pursue this teaching career that I'm in. And I was started switching the channel name, the channel, niche, or where I wanted it to go, and started realizing that YouTube could be a source of income. And now, I would love for you to be able to help me, you over that screen, create the life that I so long for. I am going to be 47, and I long for my latter years to be on a farm of greed, making sourdough, building things from scratch and recycle materials. I would love to have animals, rescue animals, milk my cow, and raise my chickens, and just live off a farm and have a lot of peace, crochet, knit, pick up new hobbies, and things of that nature. So at this moment, that's my goal with YouTube. Yes, I will share my journey with you in the stanza, as always, of motivating people, reminding them that that we are valuable people and that we deserve the desires of our heart. Anyhow, I do have more gift that I couldn't wrap on the video because I don't want this video to go up and particularly my son to see it. But the last thing I want to share with you is that I finally invested in the Reolink camera for the outside to watch over my dogs, to watch over my chickens and my neighborhood as well. And I have this gift also for my best friend. My friend, she's always very supportive. She took us to Guatemala with her, and I had the most amazing vacation there last year. And they own a home there, and they often go on vacation. So I thought they could be at peace knowing that they could watch their home from anywhere in the world. I also gonna have peace of mind that here Cocoa and Azul, when they're in the backyard, I could be at work and have a camera that I can talk to the dogs, but also watch my own home. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being here with me. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I want to wish you a safe, peaceful, and filled with love Christmas Eve, Christmas morning. I have so much content coming at you for next year. We're going to talk about finances. We're going to talk about health. We're going to talk about all things MVP on the go, because you are an MVP. We always on the go. Friend, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. God bless you. See you in my next video.